Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Metroid Prime 4. Last time we left off, I was apparently in the middle of getting attacked by a Griever. I was trying to start the video up and do my stuff, and the Grievers were having none of that. Wow, you're dodging that, huh? Are these different? They are! Oh god, I didn't realize they were different. Yeah, they're like a stronger variant. Sand Griever. Yeah, an enlarged one. Enlarged Sand Griever, altered due to rapid cell proliferation, triggered by a green energy shower. Yeah, okay. They weren't as green, so yeah, I forgot about that whole thing. So that's just what it was, but I didn't expect them to dodge. Like, they dodged my shots. I thought it just made them stronger, but made them smarter? Wild. Shot ammo small. Okay. Let's, get going, I guess. We got more desert to explore. It's hard to hit all of them sometimes. Oh, come on. Fine. That one can stay. I've got more important things to do than worry about getting every single crystal I come across. Is that the same thing as it was before? Even? Hello? What's all this then? Okay, let's see if this works now. Nope. So that is not how you get into those things. Noted. So I probably wanted to go, you know, back down there to that area. Well, I needed fire for some things, but not that much. Entrance to the Ladder of Thoughts Shrine. Interesting that it marks it, but there's nothing there for me anymore, I don't think. They are also blowing leaves outside, and I hope that's not audible. They're, like, kind of far away, so... There's a little something for me. Leg for a Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. Movable parts appeared undamaged. Expectation of normal function when attached to the body over 90%. Bang. Die, you. Die, boxes. Okay. What about anything else? Is it just this door? Oh, where there's these. That's why I check. Oh yeah, you don't have to examine every single one. It does it in a line once you do the first one. Good, good. That is what I want. Okay. Boom. I think those leaf blowers are getting closer. That scares me. Once again, hopefully that's not showing up in the recording. Pedestrian door for the vehicle gate. Its internal circuitry is damaged, causing a short. With its sensor non-functional, the door cannot be opened. Okay, now they sound like they're getting really close. Yeah. Okay. I think they've stopped. I swear, blowing leaves is like one of the most useless things to do with time and like gas and everything. They're just chilling there. They'll just blow all over the place again in a few seconds anyway. But alright. Let's check this. Airtight door designed and installed during the machine era. Opens if the sensor detects beam energy or an explosive shock. Alrighty. Ooh, it's dark. And the glare from my window is going to be glaring. Large elevator for wheeled vehicles connects to the sky tram. Touch the center hologram to operate. That's the pedestrian door. Do we even want to do that right now? Or do I just want to go up here? Grapple node. Ah. Well, I can't go that way without a grapple grapple, which I don't really have a specific indicator for, so... yeah. I need to start using, the tank thing for something else. I'm actually surprised that worked without my viola. I was getting ready to hop on my viola. But, alright. Hello. Often installed in larger gates that bar or grant vehicle access. It will open if the sensor detects beam energy. Yeah. Who's wasting a missile on just a regular door like that? Skytram for wheeled vehicles. Transport loaded cargo vehicles between Soul Valley and Ice Belt. I mean, I can't even get it out right now. Alright, we're going to, not Phendrana Drifts. I much prefer the snowy area over desert. It's kind of crazy that the climate can be so wildly different in something that's just like a little tram ride. Of course, I don't know how long Samus actually has to sit on this thing each time we do this, but, you know, such an aggressive climate change is pretty crazy. The quarantine chamber. Yeah, let's go check out the quarantine chamber. Let's get all kinds of wonderful diseases on this alien planet. Often installed in larger gates that bar or grant vehicle access. Yep, okay. Always says the same thing, even though they're green. How we doing? Cryopod. Airtight container installed with independent cooling systems for preserving an organism at extremely low temperatures. Circuitry is exposed. Yeah. Large laboratory container. Firearms will destroy it. And this is probably the same thing, except just small. Yeah. Is that a ribcage? Oh no, it's a light delivery truck. Transport designed to make tight turns, and then the facility is equipped with special tires for driving on frozen ground. Snow tires. Gaze linked to a bomb slot. The hatch will release. Ooh. Hey. This I can do. Whoops. Bomb. Alright, let me out. Thank you. Missile expansion! Got so many missiles. Well, this will probably be useful since it is an ice area. It did tell me, you know, it destroyed ice to the fire, so... I guess I just happened to choose the right one. Because I'm imagining we'll be able to do a lot of stuff here with this. So, the arm. Grapple crane, used for heavy-duty loading and unloading. The crane attachment moves cargo. Automatically releases if exposed to beam energy. The gate has sensors on both sides. Okay, I was really hoping it wasn't a situation where I had to hit it on both sides. Tempered glass fractured in several places. Structural integrity weakened. A powerful impact will destroy it. Oops. There we go. And this one's busted, so we couldn't go through there, which is why this window exists. Yeah. I don't think that's a jump I can make, though. Was that a grapple point up there or something? I mean, we do still have this door I can go through. And that one down there, to be fair. But I kind of wanted to see what this was all about. Control terminal controls the crane currently offline. It draws power from the spinner. Okay, it's a spinner. Alright, so here... I was putting that for spinners now. Now that we've got psychic boots. Alright, which one has the higher chance of being the save room? I think that one. I think that one has the higher chance of being the save room. Yeah, there we go. Nothing in here. Sometimes there is stuff hiding in the save room. Yes. They usually mark the... or I feel in some of the games, at least. I don't know. I feel like there were some games I played where, like, the save room was always marked by being a missile door. That way you knew it was a save room. basically. I swear that was a thing in one of them, but maybe I'm just making that up in my head, or I'm misremembering. Hey, little friend. Ice Crawler. Well adapted to freezing temperatures, it remains active even in low temperatures and possesses a relatively soft carapace covered in sharp thorns. Ice crawlers are land-dwelling crustaceans found in several areas of ice belts. They are well adapted to the frigid climate and can naturally prevent their cells and fluids from freezing using chemicals such as glucose. Though they are not covered in spines, the shell beneath is not very durable. Though they are covered in spines, the shell beneath is not very durable and can be penetrated by standard firearms. Ice crawlers do not actively hunt and instead feed on bugs and small animals that happen to collide with their spines. Because of the passive approach to predation, they move constantly, albeit within a limited area. Countless sharp spines on their legs provide traction, allowing them to attach themselves to bedrock and move along ice walls. Alright, little buddies, you're not going to be hunting me, so don't even try it. Trying to make sure there's nothing I'm missing around here. I can't, like, go into Morph Ball into this and get access to something. No. That's not something, even though it looks like it should be. It looks like a little Morph Ball tunnel, doesn't it? Ah, this I can get through. Passage blocked by large ice formation. The ice is thickened over time, becoming part of the wall. It requires extreme heat. Yep, I know about my fire shot. Don't you worry. Oh, takes more than one. There we go. Open up. Are those different ones? Oh, wait, no. I thought those were the little things that were coming out of the water in the jungle area. Off-grid LED guide light fuses oxygen and hydrogen from the surrounding environment, generating heat, light, and electricity. That's convenient. How very, very nice. Cargo target. Arrival point for capsules launched via the shipping system. Central cushioning absorbs all impact shock. Capsule capturing platform catches arriving cargo capsules. A scanner built into the floor confirms if cargo arrives safely and intact. Okay. That's another one of those things. So what are these specimens? Cryopod appears to have been abandoned. Its cooling system lost power and failed. What are these specimens you have that you're keeping cryogenically frozen? I mean, it can't be Metroid specimens, because, yeah, cryogenically frozen, they would die. So I am curious what they are. I'm guessing it's something the Lemorn were researching for potential combat capabilities or something else, because they've mentioned they did that with another thing too. And I mean, clearly there are Metroids here, but I'm imagining the Space Pirates brought those. I think that is straight up what they said. Cable transport system that runs between the laboratory and crane loading area, non-operational. Okay. This area is quite large, I must say. That is a big room. Yeah, I can't summon my Viola here, even though the zone is huge. Hey, the scout bot. Okay. Well, I need to add, electricity there. What about you? Cryopod's abandoned after delivery truck overturned. Battery charge at 0%. But this is what I was hearing. Be melted. Yep. Gimme. Another shot expansion. Thank you. It is interesting being back to the elemental shots. I mean, fire we usually have, and we usually have like ice missiles or an ice beam. But it's been a bit since we like swapped between the different elements, I suppose. Because we didn't really do that in 3, I don't think. It was mostly just Phazon, and then I think we had like ice missiles and stuff in 3. And then obviously in 2 we had the light and dark. And then in Prime it was more similar to like this kind of system. Oh wow. Hello. I see. Well, if I know anything about wolves, I mean these are alien wolves, but If I know anything about wolves, as long as I don't run and I stand my ground, they're not really going to do anything. Something media does weirdly is show wolves being like very aggressive and just like running up and attacking someone, but usually their hunting instincts don't kick in unless you start running away, because that's usually how they hunt. They attack targets that are fleeing. So if you kind of stand your ground, they're a little bit worse about it. Carnivorous quadruped living in the frigid regions of the ice belt, a pack hunter that surrounds its prey. Its cold natural habitat makes it ill-suited to warm climates. Probably ill-suited to high temperatures, too. The snow wolf is a quadrupedal creature native to the frigid ice belt. Carnivorous hunters, they patrol their territory in packs of several dozen. Upon finding prey, they will surround it to prevent escape, whereupon groups of especially ferocious young males will take turns attacking one after the other. Once their prey has fallen, they typically feast in a hierarchical order, starting with the alpha, with a portion reserved for pregnant females and the pack's youngest members. Well, that is nice. High metabolism enables their bodies to generate heat very efficiently, enabling long treks across their territory. Unfortunately, this means they struggle to adapt to hot environments and will succumb quickly if confronted with high heat weaponry. The fact that they save some for the pack's youngest members is actually interesting because I think African painted dogs are the only ones that actually do that naturally in the real world, at least as far as like, you know, pack like canines are concerned. But yeah, when they hunt, they specifically give first choice to like the young, basically. All right. And yeah, you didn't like that. Hi. So I probably need to find the alpha. That researcher that did the research about alpha, their research really standing the test of time, even if they dislike it. How many of you are there? Also, are you creating a tornado right now? I'm trying to make sure that there isn't like a big one that'll give me a different scan. Ooh, ammo. Yeah, I can't hit them until they kind of come out like this. But, they're not doing a great job. This is a massive pack, by the way. Like, even if all of you do successfully hunt me, there's enough for, like, 4 wolves. What do you think's gonna happen? Not all of you are eating. That's for damn sure. This many wolves, I hope you're hunting, like, elephants. Or, I guess in this climate, mammoths. Because, wow, yeah, each of you can have, like, a centimeter of my skin. I mean, unless some of you eat the suit, right? You know, it'd also be kind of hard for you to crack me open, but you don't understand that part. But yeah, there's not gonna be a lot of food for you, I'm gonna be real. God, I'm just devastating the entire population here, jeez. I'm like, there's so many. How is a pack this large? My god, alien wolves are crazy. Go away. None of that. I would like a cool close-up shot of you doing something neat. Look at you. Yeah. There we go. Oh, okay, ow, you kind of hurt a little bit. Alright, I let you get a hit in. Okay, that one disappeared. Realized I was just locking onto them the whole time. Probably be easier not to, honestly. Oh, hi. Yep, ammo low. That's not good. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? I need ammo. Ow, ow, ow. I am running out of ammo. How many of you are there? I swear. Okay, that's some HP. That's welcome. Okay, how many ferocious young males do you got? I've killed so many. Is this a you have to lose moment? Or am I missing something? Because this feels wild. Okay, this is a have to lose moment. Ooh, thank you, mysterious Gatling gun. Samus is like, I need me one of those. Come on, why did that work and what I did didn't work? I was vaporizing them. I was destroying the hell out of those things. I killed like... I feel like at least 50. I mean, I had 70 shots, so... I must have killed a pretty good amount. But... Ooh, it's interesting hearing Samus breathing here. Yeah, I mean, maybe they were like, we were fine hunting one singular piece of prey, but now that something else is shooting at us, we're out of here. Small size cargo launcher, yep. Hey, who helped me? Yeah, it was clearly escalating in scale because I was killing too many. I do wonder if you have to kill a certain amount, or if you can just die to the first one. Like, would speedrunners just die to the very first wolf to get through faster? Or do you have to kill a certain amount and then it kind of kicks in? It's kind of like those you have to lose boss fights in JRPGs. Some of them you can just die immediately and it's fine, but some of them are like, no, you have to get the boss to a certain amount of HP, then they will use their you die attack. Large elevator for wheeled vehicles. Yep. Same old, same old. I want to know who my friend is. Is it a Lamorne, or... I mean, if they're using Lamorne tech, well, no. I mean, Miles is using Lamorne tech. So... doesn't technically have to be Lamorne. Routes various kinds of data, currently offline, accessible once power has been restored. And I mean, yeah, it could be like, I don't know, like a psychic spirit of Lamorne still inhabiting things, or it could just be Lamorne, you know, like a Lamorne Gatling gun that starts up once it notices too many wolves in the vicinity. Hi? Conduit access hatch. The red light indicates it is offline and locked. And great. Light maintenance tank. Smaller version of the regular maintenance tank. And yeah, we gotta restore power before most of this will open. Thank you. For my whopping 10 HP. Alright, so can't do anything with that yet. I think this is where I want to go, because this is where the gun was, yeah. This is where the gun was at. Transport tube, a network for moving small cargo. Oh.
All clear. I never thought I'd meet the legendary bounty hunter, Samus. In a place like this. Corporal Rigert Tokabi, Fed Sniper, Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you, but tell me, where are we? We were deep in gunfire. I lost visuals, then woke with a busted comms unit and a leg to match. Now, I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing I could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
Okay, we have an engineer, and now we have a sniper buddy. Galactic Federation sniper Rigert Tokabi, an infantryman and former hunter who specializes in long-range precision shooting, armed with a KT-6116 short to long-range rifle with visor-linked scope. That's convenient. So yeah, you were using the Lamorne gun, but you do have your own weapon. Well, that explains why you were a pretty good shot with that thing, I guess. And yeah, I was kind of expecting another person like this, because yeah, Lamorne, like, unless it was like a robot, they wouldn't really be doing anything. But like, I don't know though, because we've had like psychic ghosts before that have been left behind in Prime games. So, but I don't think they were able to combat. And then there's the Chozo ghosts. Oh god, the Chozo ghosts. Corporal Rigert Tokabi is a sniper in the Galactic Federation. Once a hunter working on remote worlds, he volunteered for Federation service in the hopes of finding stability. He enjoys solitude and dislikes working with others, always preferring to go on missions solo without a spotter. The Kabi family has worshipped the god Solen for generations? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. He is never without his arrowhead-shaped talisman and strongly believes his continued survival is only because of its protection. Unfortunately, his beliefs are often in conflict with his missions and their use of his talents, which is a source of much loathing and personal strife. Ah, you're self-hating sniper. Okay, yeah, and then look, there's 3 more slots in the logbook for Galactic Federation people. So we have the trooper, there might be like a more advanced trooper, and then there might be 2 more like soldiers that are stranded here with me. Confused as all hell. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of other M, which I don't mind having like buddies and stuff. Once again, the isolation and loneliness of Prime is the big thing for a lot of people. But I don't feel like it always needs to stick with that. Like I do like it, but I don't feel like it needs to exclusively be that. I'm fine with having some buddies around as long as they're not, you know, too ever present. I don't want to roll around in like an RPG party. Pretty much, so. Yeah, and here's your little gun. Stowable rotating beam turret. Spherical cannon used for neutralizing wild animals. Uses nuclear fusion to generate piercing energy rounds. Fires up to 6,000 rounds per minute. God, it didn't seem like it was shooting that fast. Oh, that's neat. You referenced the fact that I scanned it. That's fun. Lamorne healing pod administers intensive care, currently offline. I'm guessing you were using that. And main control terminal handles executive functions for the lobby and controls power to the pod maintenance gate. It can also provide access to a hologram schematic of the facility. Well, yeah, obviously I want that. Access code approved, displaying hologram schematic of the laboratory. Hologram interactivity initialized. There you go, friend.
Oh, you were able to activate this. A map of the facility. But it's corrupted. Ah, you want to go there. In that case, this elevator is the only way down. But the power's offline. One moment. There. That must be the generator room. I think we can bring it back to life. All right, you have the map. I'm no good with this leg, so I'll have to keep an eye on you from here. Luck be with you.
Your way of talking is like interesting. It's like I feel like they're trying to lean into your character by being like, this is someone that doesn't often you know, have partners and is like very like blunt to the point and stuff. But yeah, the way you speak is interesting and different. But yeah, I feel like they're trying to lean into the character of, oh, this is a lone wolf, doesn't like working with other people, etc., kind of thing. But it feels like stilted. I can do. Which I guess makes sense, once again, if you're not used to working with people, so. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time for some more.